Good morning. I'm Anandakumar, Faculty of English and Soft Skills Trainer. Today, our topic is Group Discussion, Part 1. There is no doubt it's a wonderful topic and playing vital role in hiring process. First, I'd like to say what is called group discussion. A discussion involving a number of people who are connected by some shared activity. If we define the word group discussion is to talk about a subject in detail. It is the process of sharing the ideas among the participants. And well, it is very systematic oral exchange of information, views, and opinions about the topic. As you all know that the team size of GD is 10 to 15 members. Let's have a look about this topic. The first slide, the title of the first slide is Importance of Group Discussion. The first point is to judge the communication skills of the participant. This platform is not only to judge the communication skills of the participants, apart from the communication skills, some skills are required to take part in group discussion in order to scrutinize or recruit a particular person towards the company. So, what are all the skills, additional skills which are required? How good you are while communicating with others. That has to be evaluated, and they have to check your behave and interact with the group, and whether you are open-minded person or not. And what about your listening skill, and how you are forwarding your views, I mean opinions in the group, and do you have the leadership quality or not, and simultaneously they would like to check your decision making skills also, and at most important skill is analysis, whether do you have the capacity to analyze any problem or any situation or any critical issues or not. At the same time, do you have the subject knowledge or not? So that has to be evaluated by the resource person during this round. And most probably they would like to check it out your problem solving and critical thinking skill. It's very important, because if you have any problem while working in company, so whether do you have the quality to solve the problem, and do you have the capacity to handle that issue without any obstacles. That has to be evaluated during this round. And one more is your attitude and confidence. So you are a positive attitude personality or not, that has to be judged. So apart from the communication skills, there are quite number of skills, I mean, has to be evaluated, I mean, has to be monitored or judged. The second point is to talk about the subject in detail. So for example, if they assign any I mean the technical topic or non-technical topic, that has to be delivered in a detailed way. It's very important. And the third point is a communicative situation that allows its participants to express views and opinions and share with other participants. So, obviously, here you are suggested to share your views and opinions once if you get the opportunity. So, for that, you just wait for your turn. And you should not interrupt with others, and you just give the opportunity to others, and you just listen others what the people, I mean the rest of the participants are conveying. It's very important. So the fourth point is the first impression is the best impression. Yes, obviously there is no doubt. Once if you give the good opening, definitely it will be impressed. So the first impression is the best impression. Then the last point is a means of the trainer, sorry, strainer to strain the right candidate from a pool of applicants. Actually, among there are, I mean, as I told you that the team size may be 10 to 15 members. So within or among the 10 to 15 members, you just prove yourself like I'm somewhat different. I'm eligible to work in your company. So it has to be highlighted through your skill sets. So definitely it has to be followed. There is no doubt because it's a mandatory process for the next round. So the next slide is how to start a group discussion. How to start a group discussion. So in which there are three levels. One is initiate, the second one is lead, and third one is summarize. So when you have enough knowledge on a particular topic, then it is natural that you will confidently speak about it. So the first point, I mean, the first thing is initiate. So how to initiate? First and foremost step is to initiate your view or opinion or share your ideas on a topic among the group. You can start with quote. See here, you can use some quotes also in order to make your speech like more interesting. Then the second one is lead. You are suggested to watch and listen to what other participants speak for leading the group, because as I told you that you just give opportunity. If you want to become like a leader, you just let your ears to, I mean, to listen others and what people are sharing their views, I mean, during this round. It is very important. So you just give the opportunity to them, I mean to them in the sense to ask them to speak. At the same time, once if you get an opportunity to prove your efficiency also. Then the last one is summarize. So in summarized, you are suggested to summarize all the points what you have discussed along with the team members, I mean the participants so far. So that has to be summarized. Then the next slide is group discussion tips. So the first point is remain active throughout the session. Obviously, it's very important. So throughout the session, you just show yourself like an active person from the beginning to end. I mean, till the end of the session, you just prove the same thing. Then the second point is analyzing the discussion and coming up with ideas and subtopics. Analyzing the discussion. So you just listen others and analyze their points, and if you feel any like any what we can say, any confusion or like any ambiguous, you just, I mean, highlight the points on behalf of yourself. So at the time you just come up with some ideas and subtopic also. Then the last point is appreciating the point of view of the other candidates in an appealing way. So appreciating the point of view of the other candidates in an appealing way. So if you feel like someone has delivered or given like wonderful idea or like opinion in the sense, don't forget to appreciate, because if you do that, definitely the resource person or the panel member, they will look after that you, so you are having the leadership quality or not. So don't forget to appreciate other while taking part in the group discussion. Then the next slide is group discussion skills. So what are all the skills which are required to participate in group discussion, or like to become a participant in the group discussion? The first certain skills which I have listed here, you just see first one is interpersonal skills, second one is leadership quality, third one is listening quality, fourth one is convincing power and knowledgeable, and appearance, eye contact, avoid dominance, avoid interrupting, clarity of speech and thoughts, finally irrelevant talk. Now we have to see these skills one by one, because it is a mandatory one if you wish to participate in the group discussion. So first one is interpersonal skill. So, what is called interpersonal skill? It is a skill that helps to convert a normal conversation into an impactful conversation. So, normal conversation that has to be converted like an impactful conversation. Then here the soft skills are required because it's one of the what we can say the basic tool. So soft skills are required include using your voice modulation, pronunciation, and tone in an appropriate manner. So interpersonal skills, it's very important in group discussion. Then next one is leadership quality. So leadership quality, there is no doubt among the 10 or 15 members, you just prove yourself like I'm somewhat different, I'm having leadership quality, and you just ask them to speak and you just give the opportunity to them to, or you just ask them to speak or like to make them to speak, and you just give the what we can say the platform to take part. So at the time, definitely you need some leadership quality, and from their talk or like from their view, you just analyze all these things or like exactly related to the central idea of the topic or not. Then once if you get an opportunity, you just share your views on behalf of yourself. So leadership quality is a very very important one. And next one is listening quality. A good listener is a good problem solver. So you just listen them carefully, and if you feel any inconvenience, you just highlight it in a polite way. At the same time, you just give the solution also. So don't forget, listening is very important in the group discussion. The next one is convincing part. The ability to convince others by means of your speech is a great skill that is useful for any company. So if you have the convincing power, for example, in marketing companies, so they are expecting this, particularly this skill from the candidate, because convincing is a basic tool to what we can say to sell the product in the market world. So you just maintain always your convincing power because it's very important. It takes place or it's playing vital role in the company when you are working. So the next one is knowledgeable. So what is your knowledgeable? In order to be active in a discussion session, one must have an overall knowledge from all the sectors. So whatever the topic, as I told you that the general topic or like technical topic. So what are the topic which will be assigned by them doesn't matter, but you must have the overall knowledge from all the sectors. Then only you can able to take part effectively. So the next one is appearance. Always wear formal attire and be well groomed. So your appearance is very important during this or I mean before going to attend any group discussion, you just check it out. And the next one is eye contact. Your confidence is seen in your eyes, there is no doubt. So eye contact, you just maintain the proper eye contact with all the participants while taking part or I mean during the participation. Then avoid dominance, and you don't have any rights to dominate others, don't forget. But sometimes it's happening, there is no doubt. But always remember that it is a discussion, not a battle. I think I hope you can understand here what I stressed. So avoid dominance. The next one is avoid interrupting. So we should not disturb others or interrupt others during the participation, because time is a valid one, there is no doubt. It is applicable to others also. You just give the opportunity or you just listen others what I mean the people are conveying on a particular subject. I mean about their views, about their ideas and opinions, whatever it may be. You just listen first. So for that, you should not disturb them during the participation. And next one is clarity of speech and thoughts. While conveying a message, or while talking, or like while giving your views or opinion in the group discussion, you just check it out. Your speech is which is like a clarity one, and your thoughts are like which are related to the central idea of the topic or not. That has to be ensured. Then the last one is irrelevant talk. So we should not give any unwanted information or irrelevant information to the topic. Better you just skip such opinions or like ideas, and be careful while giving your opinion or like your ideas on a particular subject. So I think we have completed successfully the part one of group discussion. Thank you.